Hi guys, it's Vera and today I've got the Kat Von D Innerstellar Palette to show you. In case you didn't know, Kat Von D is a Sephora exclusive brand. It's only sold in the USA. Kat Von D herself claims that the brand is cruelty free. She said this on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. She just launched her own beauty site, which is katvondbeauty.com. You have to forgive me if I'm a little punchy. I'm really tired tonight when I'm filming this, but if I don't film this tonight, it's not going to get up before Christmas. I had a family gathering that I was at before. So, anyway, first let me tell you a little bit about the palette. It's $46, just like the Chrysalis. And as you know, I really didn't like the Chrysalis. I was disappointed with the colors in the Chrysalis. The palette is the same size if you look. However, there's less eyeshadow in this one than in the previous one. So in the Chrysalis palette, the large size eyeshadows were 0.095. These are 0.08 ounces. And the smaller shadows, which were 0.049, which a typical full-size eyeshadow is 0.05 ounces. The ones in here are 0.04 ounces, so they're, you know, smaller. So you're getting less eyeshadow for the same price as the Chrysalis. But let's talk about the colors. As you know, the Chrysalis palette, like I said, disappointed me because I wanted the colors to be more blue-toned purples, you know, to sort of actually match what you see on the lid, and it really didn't by my standards. So when I saw this palette, I went, yeah, there's a lot of neutral in here, but it looks like there'll be a lot of cool tone colors that I'll enjoy playing with, which is why I bought it. So I'm going to show you the first 6 colors. Oh, and if you are new to my channel, I swatch on eyeshadow primer because I have hooded eyes. As you can see, hooded eyes. That means if I don't wear eyeshadow primer, my eyeshadows will be all over the place and be a total fucking mess. So I have to wear eyeshadow primer. So for me, I need to swatch on eyeshadow primer most of the time, if not all the time, so that I can see how the eyeshadow is going to look and perform. The first color I have to show you right here is Gravitron, and it's a sheer pink. It sort of like reminds me of like a seashell pink. This is Astrological and it's a sheer lilac. I wish this one was more of like a mid-tone shade and had more color to it. It's really, really light. This is Lunacy, which is a blue-toned purple. It's like a pearl. I like this one a lot. I wish there were more shades like this. Over here we have Moonshine, which is a metallic silver. It's really nice. We have Dios, which is a silvery gray. And the last color here is Dark Star, which is a purple pewter. I really like Dark Star. Let me see if you can see the colors a little better here. There you go. You can see them a bit closer. The 2 lighter shades have like a slight bit of iridescence to them. So I like them. I feel, like I said, I feel like this should be more of like a mid-tone shade, more of like a lid shade than just such a light color. Because you're going to use this really more as like an inner corner or like a highlight or a transition color more than like a color on the lid. So I don't know, I feel like it's missing that mid-tone purple. Okay, on to the next set. This is Lichen, which is like a light creamy beige. So you can match, it kind of matches with my skin tone. And then we are awash with a field of brown. This is Vast, which is a taupe brown pearl. This is Killing Moon, and this is a really nice pigmented matte black. I'm really impressed with this shade because she got it right. I mean, it's really nice. This is 3 AM, which is supposed to be a metallic champagne, but it looks like a metallic champagne brown taupe type shade to me. This is Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler looks like a satin taupe brown to me. And this is Orion, which is supposed to be a chocolate brown matte, and it looks like a milk chocolate brown to me. Put these up closer for you. So I guess overall, I do like Innerstellar palette better than I like the Chrysalis palette. However, you know, there are 4 shades of brown that I will probably not really wear. Maybe on occasion I'll be able to use one for a transitional shade or something. But a lot of that's because I find that brown shades like this go muddy on me and just look like crap, so I don't want to wear them. It's disappointing to me that there's less product in this palette than in the Chrysalis palette. Also, these shades seem a little powdery. I don't know if you can tell, but I felt like they kicked up a little bit of powder when I was swatching them. So while I do love the packaging on the outside, I really hate that the names of the colors are not printed on the inside of the palette. And even with that, the font that they chose to print the names in is kind of hard to read. Would have been nicer if, like, you know, the names were printed here so you could see them rather than having to flip over. So overall, this is a limited edition palette that's supposed to be filled with 12 unexpected celestial neutrals. Fuck, I can't say celestial. I don't know why. And so you've got a whole hell of a lot of brown, but you also have some nice purples in here, which I do like. Like I mentioned before, I wish there was a mid-tone purple shade. Like I said before, I wish there was a mid-tone purple shade. I'm not sure why there's not one in here. You know, I don't understand because Kat Von D is not afraid of color. I follow her on Tumblr, on Instagram, and Twitter. She's awesome. I don't think she's afraid of color, so I don't understand why her palettes seem to act like they're afraid of color. Like, why is there not more, you know, brights? Why are there not more purples? I do think if you're looking for another palette that has neutrals in it but some fun colors, you might want to consider this one. I definitely think that it's a better buy than the Chrysalis, but that's my personal preference because I like the colors in this better than I like the colors in the Chrysalis. Okay, so aside from that, since this is probably the last video that I'm going to shoot before Christmas, I wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, you know, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope that you have a wonderful time with your family, your chosen family, your family by blood, whoever you spend the time with and celebrate. Have a wonderful and safe time. I will be spending the week with the family that I have here and my chosen family and friends, and probably, hopefully, going to be doing something fun, new, and different. A couple of you asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and really what I wanted for Christmas was my grandmother's health, which I got. So there's really nothing else like that I need. That everything else that I would want is just trivial stuff. Like, I'd love to find a pair of really cute Doc Marten boots, but you know, I don't really need anything. So I'm really grateful to have my health thanks to working out, and I have to say that I'm a big advocate of that now, which is probably why you hear me talk about it far too frequently. So anyway, let me know what you think of the Kat Von D Innerstellar palette below. Let me know what you're doing for the holidays, or just say hi. I want to hear from you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the little red button below. Thanks so much for watching.